Well, guys, I'm back after a much longer than planned break. Life's been crazy. We're back in the backyard that many of you have come to know. I like this idea of having a seat. It felt nice. But yeah, like I said, I'm back after a longer break than anticipated. You guys will actually see here in an upcoming video what I've been up to lately and why I've been gone for so long. This video even references it. I am going to end up spoiling the surprise for kind of what I was building up to with this video, but that's just the way life goes. So I actually just went on a cruise with a bunch of guys that I used to work with back doing door-to-door sales, and we had an amazing time. We went to the Nassau, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, and I think like Princess K Island or whatever the one is. It was a 5-day cruise. I spent a day down in Miami. Like I said, I have some really cool footage from that trip. I'm really excited to get that video out. But I had some stuff that I did prior to the cruise that I had planned on making a video about before I left. But I just didn't have time because it was such short notice. Like I said, I mean, you'll see in this video, but I pretty much had like 36 hours, and it was from me being here at the house to being on the road in a 5.5-hour drive down to Miami. So it's been wild. This whole last month, honestly, was crazy. After going on the cruise, which I had an amazing time on, and as I said, you guys will get to see a lot of that. I came back home and ended up getting really sick. A bunch of the guys from my group ended up getting pretty sick from the trip. There's so many germs on a cruise ship. I mean, you have that many people confined to that small of a space. We're all touching the same rails and grabbing the same spoons at the buffet line and all that kind of stuff, so it was near inevitable. But about 10 to 15 of us got a pretty bad sickness, and I mean, I was out for a good 7-8 days. Couldn't leave the bed, just stuck there. I had chest and sinus congestion, fever, chills. I was laying in bed literally shivering and sweating at the exact same time. One of the nights I even ended up throwing up. It was really unfortunate. It was a very tough week there, and then fortunately I started feeling better. There goes a helicopter. I don't know how bad it's going to mess up the audio, but I'll wait. But I started feeling better for about 3 days. It was the day before Thanksgiving, the day of Thanksgiving, and the day after. But I actually ended up going fishing with my uncle the day after Thanksgiving out on his boat in the Gulf Coast. And we had a great day fishing. But the second half of the day, sadly, wasn't as great. Kind of the weather changed on us. It got pretty chilly down, I mean, low 60s, which Florida, it's cold for me. But overcast, misting, I was wet and shivering, and we're riding back in, to the dock, and we're, going 35 miles an hour, and all that wind is hitting me, and I pretty much spent the last few hours of the day just kind of shivering pretty cold, and it, sucked all the energy out of me after especially being sick. And then I didn't get much sleep the night before. I went to bed around 1 o'clock and had to leave my house by like 4:15 in order to make it to the water by, 5:45, 6:30, whatever the time we ended up getting out there. But yeah, like I said, just lack of sleep, not much energy, just coming off of being sick, and then exerting a full day of fishing, and not only fighting fish, but big fish at that, so it was also physically exhausting throughout the day, and just took it all out of me. I ended up coming home that night, not feeling too hot, woke up the next day, my lymph nodes were all swollen up like crazy, and ended up getting a bacterial infection right after just getting off the viral infection I had just had. I got on some antibiotics, feeling better. They're still slightly swollen, which you might be able to hear a little bit, but I'm getting through it. Every single day is getting better. On top of that, I've also had finals all this week, and this entire last week has been spent studying for that and still trying to kind of recoup from being sick. And we got the floors done here at the house, so the house has been torn apart, and I've been moving furniture, and I've had a lot going on. So I wanted to start off the video by saying, first of all, I am good, and I'm excited to come back to the YouTube. I've really missed it. I'm looking forward to some new videos that'll be coming out soon. And 2, sorry for the lack of content, but as I said, life gets busy. I don't anticipate many more things setting me back and staying off of YouTube for this long. Actually, I forgot one of the major key points as to why I wasn't even able to post a video. Right before I left for that cruise, it was either the day before or 2 days before, but my computer actually broke completely out of nowhere. I got a brand new MacBook last year as a graduation present, and I've only had it for, I guess it'd be 15 months, because I know that because I was 3 months out of warranty. And out of nowhere, I was just in the middle of doing homework, nothing crazy. I wasn't even editing. I wasn't overloading the computer in any way, and then it just shut off, black screen, wouldn't turn back on. And pretty much I needed to either spend $700 for a new logic board, which is the main brain of the computer, or buy a brand new laptop. And that single piece, which the place that I took it to even said, well, it's gonna be about $695 in order to get that part, and then we can continue diagnostics on the computer. And I was like, so you want me to pay you $700 and then you'll continue to diagnose the computer for what else is wrong with it? I was like, I'm okay. So I ended up buying a new laptop. I had to come out another grand, which kind of sucked, but life is life, and a computer is very necessary for me, especially between school and YouTube. So I'm very happy with what I got. I got a 2019 Dell XPS 15. Editing this video right here has been really nice. I've really enjoyed the computer. I've enjoyed the extra screen size. It's been nice. But like I said, a lot of things kind of happened all at once that made it difficult for me to continue the YouTube stuff here in this last month and a half, honestly. But I have some very cool stuff coming up and a lot more good plans for YouTube. Just stay tuned. I promise it'll be worth your time. Thanks again for sticking around. I appreciate all you guys watching the videos, and I know the concern's been there on my dad's channel, you guys asking where I'm at and everything. But here's the update. I'm okay. I'm alive. Life's been crazy, but I'm back at it, and with the fire that I had before, if not more. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas in mind, and like I said, just keep an eye out. There's some awesome stuff to come. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I really hope you guys enjoy the next few, because not only do I have the crazy cruise footage, but oh, should I spoil it? All right, I'm actually leaving again for the British Virgin Islands this Sunday, so in like 3 or 4 days, and I'll be gone for 9 days sailing around the British Virgin Islands. So again, I'm about to have some really, really cool footage. I plan on recording even more than I recorded last time. And I might not have good Wi-Fi out there, so I might not be able to post. I am gonna bring my laptop, and I can edit the videos, so that way as soon as I'm home, they're ready to post, which I plan on doing. I plan on editing them while I'm out there, because I'll have plenty of time in the evenings while we're just sitting on the boat to edit the videos. But it's going to be an amazing time. I'm really looking forward to it, and I promise there will be a bunch of cool footage coming here very, very soon. Like I said, I do appreciate the patience for the channel, and look out for more videos to come. I guess on that note, let's get into the video. Enjoy, guys. Alright guys, so staying true to my name, Life with Levi. My life, pretty hectic. Make a lot of plans, not all of them go through. I actually have a bunch of diving gear right now set up right next to my pool, which I'll show you guys real quick. Now, that was all with the intent that my buddy was going to be here today, and we were going to go diving together at a little spring somewhere here in Florida. We hadn't chosen a place yet, but we had a couple options we were going to do. He ended up having to leave for Miami because he's going on a cruise this upcoming week, and we thought he had to leave later in the evening, but he had to leave earlier today, so we weren't able to make that happen. But the new idea is we're gonna go for a bike ride. First thing I gotta do is get this bike from stuck back here, and then go ride some trails. See if I can't get some cool GoPro footage of me riding around on the bike. I'm actually gonna see if I have some time this evening to go ahead and throw on the scuba gear. We did do a little bit of testing last night because we got our scuba dive certification, me and my same friend Caden, back in January, and we haven't gone out once since then, so we wanted to do a little test run in the pool just to make sure we still knew how the equipment worked and make sure we knew, you know, the basics still. But we only jumped in for like 15 minutes last night just because the water was really cold and it was already kind of late at night. But I'll see if I can't get a little bit of that footage whenever I get back from the bike ride, and if so, then you'll see it as part of this, and if not, then here's hoping this bike ride goes fun. So let's go ahead and load it up in the car. Tires are kind of flat, so gotta air it up. Car's gotta be on. I'm gonna bring this with me just in case. Cleaning out the back of the car real quick before I put the bike in it. And one thing I love that Subaru has is in the back, these little clips here. Drops the seats. Super handy. don't mind all the leaves. I still do landscaping even though I got this little outback. All right, let's get on the road. Well, I got the bike. I know once I get moving, I'll find my groove, but I'm pretty tired right now. I ate a banana and a little granola bar as a bit of a little, I guess, boost me of some calories before hopping on the bike. Also, bananas are great for cramps. Good knowledge there. I'm gonna go ahead and find out what mount I want to use on the bike. I'm gonna test a couple of them, whether I want to try the head mount, maybe the chest mount, maybe somehow put it on the bike. I'll find a way. But yeah, let's get into it. See you on the trail. Well, something crazy just happened. I'm out here on the bike ride. It's going well. Heart rate's pretty high because I'm still getting into it. It'll level out here in a second. But just got a phone call from one of my buddies I actually worked with over the summer. Quite a few of you guys know that I did summer sales over this last summer out in Oklahoma, selling Dish, T-Mobile, stuff like that. They're leaving for a week to go do something really, really cool, which I now have the opportunity of joining on. I'm not going to say exactly what it is yet. If I go, you'll see the videos. If I don't go, then, oh, Apple Watch going off. It was asking me if I was still on the bike, so yes, I am. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly what it is just yet, because if I do go, you'll have to wait and see the really cool content, and if I don't go, then I'll explain to you, you know, what it was and why I didn't go. And I guess for the rest of this day, I'll be contemplating taking them up on the idea, because, oh, this would be awesome. I'll keep you guys posted. Let's get back on the ride. Hope you guys are enjoying the views. I planned on stopping off in a couple spots. This is one, there it goes. One little spot I'm in now. Opens up on this side and up on this side. Having a good time. I really do miss riding the trails. Not this last winter, but the winter before, me and my buddy, we got into it. Into the outdoor biking and stuff, taking these trails. I prefer this more than like just riding around my neighborhood, because I've done that quite a few times. I mean, I know my entire neighborhood for that reason, riding my bike around it. But out here in the trail, it's just really fun. The bike I have, a little hand-me-down from my uncle. It's a Mongoose. The brakes, a little wonky. They need to be tightened up some on both sides. And these, as you can see, don't really work too hot. Didn't even mean to click them there. And these ones don't move at all. So it's enough to get me from point A to point B, and comfortably doing so. So I can't complain too much. But that changes a lot of things. We'll see what I do. All right, let's get back on the trail. Jeez. Bike ride got me sweating. I wanted to go for another probably 30-45 minutes, but as I just said, I got some crazy news. So I need to go home and fill out the calendar, look at some stuff I gotta take care of, and make sure if things can align to make this happen, I make it happen. Because this is one heck of an opportunity, which I seem to keep on having pop up in my hands, but I do good by the world does good by me. I think it's pretty fair back and forth we got going on, so keep putting more good energy out there. Keep attracting it. God, it's hot. All right, well, I have something else planned for whenever I get home, and I guess you guys will see what that is in just a minute after I take care of some stuff now, and then you'll see it. All right, sounds good. See you then. All right, we're back in the yard. Oh, we got the scuba stuff. And I figured, since it's been about a year since I got certified, it'd be good to go ahead and hop in the pool, give it a test, And I figured why not record it for you guys, because I might get some cool little underwater footage on the GoPro. So let's get geared up. First step, boots. Hop in. Ooh. It's cold. I'm jumping in on the other side. Alright, let's get geared up. Go ahead and pop these on before I put on the rest of the gear so it's not as difficult. Alright, let's get it on. Oh, all right. Get all the straps done here. Make sure our air is running. Sweet. Full air. Oh. Let's roll. Go ahead and inflate the BCD. Oh. Well, I remember how to scuba dive. That's nice. That's one of my favorite things. Just floating at the surface. No weight. It's lovely. Well, I guess keep an eye out for more diving footage now that I can make sure I'm not going to drown whenever I go out. On to the next.